How's it going, guys? It's the Big Slate Pumpkin. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be ranking all the Spirit Halloween online-only props from worst to best. And I know in the thumbnail it kind of looks like best to worst, but I try to switch it up, and then next time I look down, I'm like, wait a minute, that looks like it says best to worst. But no, we're still doing worst to best, and I'm just not going to remake the thumbnail because I really don't have time to do that. So, anyways, without further ado, I guess let's just jump straight into it. Coming in at the worst spot on our list, we got Mr. Salty. Now, I think this prop was cool in concept, but came out awful in execution, in my opinion. There's just really nothing that makes too much sense about this prop, and I don't know. It's very cheesy, and I just think the phrases are really dumb. The animation is lackluster, but unique. I do have to give it that, but I just feel like this prop was so badly executed from what they originally had. I see what they originally had, which made sense, like the old trench coat gag where two kids like get on each other's shoulders and then they get a big trench coat and then they pretend to be adults or something like that. I think that's what they were trying to go for here, but they completely failed by making the main clown just standing and then the little clown not even supporting him on his shoulders because there's no feet there, so it doesn't really make sense even if it is. And also the big clown doesn't have shoes either, so it's very confusing, and I really don't understand why they couldn't have just done that. And also, I just feel like it's super cheesy, and I don't know, I just think overall it's a very lackluster and lame prop, but I definitely think the concept is cool. Maybe they could do something a little bit better if they ever reskin this or anything, but I think how they executed it was just really awful. Now, next up in the second to last place on this list is Cuddles the Clown. Now, another clown prop in a row. I know it may be getting repetitive, or you just think I really hate clowns, but this is another one of those clowns that really just doesn't look very good in my opinion, and I think it looks pretty dumb too, or as I just said, but I'm sorry, I'm very tired, I just woke up, but I really think this one could have been a lot better, but I don't really know what they're really trying to go for here. This is a reskin of Catacomb Creature, and it's kind of mixed with Underworld Clown, two more costume props that are actually being sold at Spirit Halloween now. And, yeah, and they're in stores as well, so they don't really count for this. And I forgot to mention in the beginning, I don't know if I'll go back and edit that, probably not. But I'm not including anything that's non-Spirit exclusive, so yeah. But anyways, this thing is pretty weird in my opinion, and I don't know. It's just really not one of the better clowns. I don't know why they had to mix Underworld Clown and Catacomb Creature together in this one. I feel like if they just try to make a new standalone like mechanism for this guy, I think it would have been better. Because his head is just way too big for the body. Everything's off proportion, very similar to Catacomb Creature, and I just think it looks kind of dumb. And how his fingers just have clown heads hanging off them also looks really weird as well. I don't really understand why they did that, but I don't know. Overall, just not a really great clown prop, in my opinion. Next up, starting with the stuff I do actually like, is the remake of The Gatekeeper. Now, I do think this was a very unnecessary remake or remaster of this prop. I know they started these Flashback Fridays. I really hope they bring them back next year. Maybe we could get a few more really cool props return. But I think this one was super unnecessary considering there are already so many other animatronics so similar to this. And I just think bringing back this guy was like one of the most unnecessary things they could have done. They really could have brought back any other prop, and I think people would have been happy with that. But I mean, this guy really, there are just so many other animatronics that look exactly like him, that have been sold like last year and the years not like so many years already, and I just think it's kind of dumb that they brought this guy back. I feel like it's just super unnecessary, but I think I do like him a lot. I like the original better. I think he looks better, and I don't know about the phrase. I kind of forget his phrase, but overall, I still like the concept of this guy a lot. That's why I'm putting him here above the other two guys, but still, I really think this was a very unnecessary remake, and I don't really mind that it's online only. Coming in at our number 3 spot, we got Clowning Around, aka Uncle Boo Boo. Now, this is a clown I'm actually a pretty big fan of, and I think it's pretty unique in my opinion, but again, with the kids, I think it's kind of annoying and overused, but I definitely like this guy a lot. Now, he's a towering prop. I think the most unique thing about him is his color scheme, and I think the two kids he's holding are fine, in all honesty. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he would have done better without them. He kind of would have just been, like, super generic. But the fact that he's holding two is actually pretty unique, since most most seasonal vision clowns with kids don't have two kids. They only have one. But that's why I think this prop is way more unique than some of those other ones. And I think the color scheme is super cool. Of course, Sweet Dreams had the black and white color scheme. But I feel like this one pulls it off, like, a little bit better. Like, kind of like a more, like... Well, the black and white color scheme with, like, Sweet Dreams was a little bit, like, different, kind of like a different theme, not really like the true black and white color scheme. And I think this one really does it here with the little hat he has on and the black stripes, and I just think it looks more like a classic black and white clown with black and white makeup, and I think it looks really nice. I definitely really love this, guy's animation. I think the fact that both kids move, I'm pretty sure, is really cool. And he does move from side to side and does have mouth animation. Now, the thing I absolutely have to love the most about this prop is definitely his phrases and audio. I think they're really funny, but also creepy at the same time. And yeah, they're just overall really good phrases. Now, second best on this list, we have the remake of FleshEating Zombie. Yeah, FleshEating Zombie. I thought it was a lemon-eating zombie for a second. Sorry, I'm very tired still. But, definitely, I really like this guy a lot. I mean, this may be a super controversial one since I know a lot of people really didn't like this remake. But I think it looks a lot like the original, like, almost like one-to-one almost. But it has mouth animation, which I think is a nice added touch. Of course, I like the original one better. I think the original one does have better detail. But I think this guy looks so close to it. I mean, I really couldn't tell, like, what was different about them when I first saw it. But then when I compare them, I'm like, oh, all right. But definitely, I love this one a lot. I think this is the best remake from Spirit this year because of how close and accurate it was to the original prop. And definitely, I'm a big fan of this guy. I don't know. I just wish I wish they did something a little bit more since it is a remake than just adding mouth animation. I wish they maybe had to move his arm up and down a little bit. Not the one with the hand, maybe the other one. Or maybe the one with the hand could have been cool too. But I don't know. I just think this is a great remake. And I think it's super true to the original, which I like a lot. And yeah. Now, let's move on to the number 1 spot on this list. Now, the number 1 spot on this list, which I'm sure most of you saw coming, is the Plague Doctor. This prop is just absolutely outstanding. Even though it is a static prop, this definitely still has to be one of the best things coming out of Spirit this year. And I just wish this was in stores this year. They probably would have sold so much more if it was in stores. But I don't know why they just didn't put it in stores this year. It really doesn't make much sense to me. But overall, this guy is incredible. I just love everything about him. I mean, I think his audio is decent. I mean, I think they could have done a little bit better with the audio, but still, I think it's really cool, really creepy. 7.5 feet tall as well, which is insane in my opinion. The fog effect is also really awesome. And just everything about him is so cool. We seriously needed a Plague Doctor prop for so many years now. We finally got one. At first, I wasn't too much of a big fan of his whole, like, theme he was having going on, like, kind of like the tribal theme, almost like a kind of like a witch doctor theme, I guess I would say, which would be probably the only prop that would actually fit the theme in stores this year. But of course, Spirit being Spirit, they leave the one prop that would actually match the theme online only. But anyways, I really wish we would have got. At first, I really wish we would have gotten like a more of like a classic Plague Doctor look, like with their hat, their like suit and robe and stuff. But actually, the design of this guy, like from the beginning, this was one of my favorite props of the year. But but it's definitely grown on me a lot. I really like how they went with more of a unique, like, witch doctor theme almost with this plague doctor, which I think is really cool. And yeah, I just hope in the future we could get another plague doctor prop that's more like a classic design plague doctor, and I think that'd be really awesome as well. But overall, I'm just super happy we've got a plague doctor prop, and this is definitely something very good that Spirit did. And I just really wish it was in the stores, but definitely taking the #1 spot on this list. Definitely beats every single one by a long mile. This is definitely not a close first to FleshEating Zombie. This guy's, I think, miles better than him in my opinion, because he's just so good. But definitely, I still like all the props I said I did. But anyways, definitely this has to be the best online only prop of this year. So anyways, guys, without further ado, let's finish up this video. Alrighty, everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, thank you very much. Be sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, or if you're old, you could just still leave a like. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I've been trying to upload every other day, so be sure you check out all my videos that you missed. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always, this is Pixelate Pumpkin, signing out.